Yeah, thank you everyone for being here and thank you for having me. If you don't know me, I'm Lilthu and today I want to share you guys my journey. Let me introduce myself. I'm Vietnamese American and I didn't choose to become a doctor, a lawyer, or a dentist, but instead I became a content creator. Yeah, trying to explain that to my mom. My mom was not getting it. She was like, what's content creating? Like many Asian kids growing up in the States, I was expected to follow a certain path, the safe one, the one that brought you stability, status, and pride to the family. Back in the day, I didn't know what I was doing, so I kind of just followed what everyone around me said and think was right. So I followed it until one day I started to feel very disconnected. I was so disconnected with myself, and from a straight A student who was always on top of the class, I started to skip school very frequently until eventually I was nearly expelled. I would skip school to go to the park, to draw, to film, to create content. And I remember I had a YouTube channel back then, and I had this one video that got 20,000 views, which was a lot for me back then. And under the comment section, people would tell me that I help them, I inspire them, that I'm so relatable. And little by little, I start to realize, oh my God, is this something for me? Is there another path for me to take? I might become a creator, who knows? But it wasn't easy. I still remember that my friends were sharing my videos to each other and made fun of me, laughed at me. And that's when the fear started to kick in. But it wasn't the fear of failure. I was fearing of regret. What if I spent all my 20s chasing after someone else's dream? And what if I spent all my 20s just to fit in with what society has expected of me? That scared me even more. What if I don't live my life to my fullest on my own term? I took some action, guys. This is the black sheep phase of mine. So my mom said something I still remember till today. She said, until you make your own money, you can do whatever you want. But until then, you listen to me. So I made the boldest move of my life. I dropped out of school. But I had a plan though. I was pretending that I went to school, but I was working. I was waiting tables. I was doing nails. I was selling clothes, flipping furniture. I worked 7 days a week, and I saved every penny to fund my dream. Eventually, I had to broke the news somehow, right? I broke the news to everyone that I'm moving to Vietnam. That decision wasn't met with applause, of course. It was met with disappointment. My family was so disappointed in me. My mom was furious at me. It was like I betrayed everything that they've worked so hard for. My friends started to drift away. Even their parents. The parents told them to not hang out with me anymore, that I'm a bad influence. Through the fog of fear, I held on to one thing. My belief in myself, my belief in my talent, my belief in my passion, everything that I believe in. And actually, my husband, who's here today, Luke, he was the one who believed in me when no one believed in me. And he actually the one that pushed me to take bold action. So thank you very much for everything. Yeah, so I moved to Vietnam. As soon as I got to Vietnam, actually, the whole world stopped. COVID happened. While everyone's career was postponed, mine bloomed. I was at home creating so much content. I learned so much about how the algorithm works. I learned how to edit, how to film, how to script, everything. And with a bit of luck, I had my very first taste of success. I was viral everywhere. Not once, not twice. I was viral many times. And that's when I realized that, every time you take action, you remove one what if from your story. But luck doesn't last forever. This huge opportunity came to me. everything was growing, but the business side of it was not. I didn't know how to run a business. I know how to create content, yes, but I don't know how to run a business. I was missing something. What? I was missing knowledge. I did not have the knowledge. I did not know the industry. I didn't know anyone, the connection in the industry. I didn't know how to lead a team. I didn't know how to delegate tasks. I didn't know anything. And it was really bad. And I got to Vietnam, I got scammed. I got scammed many times. And that gave me trust issue. I couldn't work with anyone. I was working all alone. And there was so much work. I couldn't do it all alone. So many obstacles. I thought to myself, oh my God, I'm going to give up. Like, I thought to myself, I'm just going to give up. But then it was like I found myself once again questioning my choices. Like, was I making a huge mistake again of moving here? Should I have listened to my parents instead? So I was so scared. But then something inside of me was like, okay, I can give up now, but I would regret so much more if I don't go fully in. I decided, okay, I need to take some action. What is the action? I joined a management company in Vietnam. I learned how they lead, how they inspire team members, how they build connection and system, how they strategize everything. And combined with my own experience, business was back on track. Everything was amazing. Everything was great until one day it wasn't anymore. During that 2 years, I learned too much about industry. I gave myself in too much that I lost touch with myself. I lost touch with my audience. I lost touch with my creativity. And I became a product. I became a slave to capitalism. I was working all the time, and I hated my job. I hated what I've worked so hard to achieve. I hated my dream, hated everything about it. I've learned so much, but then I've changed so much as well. So eventually, that killed me on the inside. I wasn't happy at all. I wasn't happy, and I decided that it's time to leave. It's time to get out and be independent. And that was a very hard decision for me to make, because the thoughts that were going through my head was, you're not good enough. You're not ready, not now. And keep in mind, you will hear this phrase many times throughout your journey. Sometimes from other people, but sometimes the enemy is within you. Again, I had to do it for myself because I love and respect myself too much. I want to live life on my own term, and I want to lead it. So I got out, and this time it's different because I had knowledge and experience. So when I step out, I'm leading my life exactly how I want. Business blooming better than ever. And I'm so happy and confident with myself. And that made me realize that sometimes in life you take one step back. It doesn't mean you're failing. It means that you're preparing to go 2 steps forward. You can prepare all your life, but if you don't take action out of fear, you will miss the moment. You will miss the person. You will miss the opportunity and the life that you want. Or you can jump into action without any preparation and fall just as hard. So that's why you need both courage and knowledge. For me, my formula for success, and it's been proven to work many times, over and over again, is that you don't wait till everything is perfect. You do your research. You prepared. You trust yourself and you go. You start. You learn as you go, and then you grow through doing the work. And there's no room for what if only one mindset.
No if, just knowledge. Thank you, everyone.